you've got a passion for storytelling and you want to come and run towards your future, this is where it starts. One of the hallmarks of our program since I was a student way back when was that you learned the fundamentals of radio, television, and film. And then you picked your major and you spent 2 years going through the program.
Everybody thinks of a radio station as the person who's talking into the microphone in the studio.
Good morning, I'm Ryan Leslie here with a quick check on your job.
And the reality is that's a very small part of what we do here and what the industry looks like. As a presentation student, you're learning all the writing, all the hosting, all of the skill involved in being a radio student. At the same time, you're learning how to shoot and edit video. And the ability to understand how different parts of broadcasting works, I think is a huge benefit to our students that other students don't have.
From the moment students walk in the door, they're making things. This is a hands-down, hands-on program. And you're gonna be all of a sudden working on projects and you're gonna be taking on key creative roles, directing, cinematography, production sound, all the way up to some of like the high-level specialized skills that are required on a film set.
Well, first we learn how to spell TV, and that's tough right out the gate, right? And we don't give any hints at all.
Board director, are you ready?
Right from first year, the foundation of learning the different roles and responsibilities in the TV space and how they change based on scale of production. So it's kind of wild to be a broadcasting student being in a studio like this, working on a 5-minute little scripted project, to being out in the community producing something that potentially thousands, hundred thousands, or millions of people are watching. When we're working on a project like World Rowing, and we are now the host broadcaster, anyone around the world that tunes in to watch this event is watching feeds that come from us. That's as real as it gets for our students, because the next step for them after they graduate is to go and do that professionally. And those students, it was like getting into their favorite slippers. They just walked in, they slid right in, they were comfortable, they executed what I would say arguably flawlessly. Then they have that real true transformative moment or experience.
The lab that we're sitting in right now is going to be talk radio for the next 3 hours. Talk radio stations are still a huge opportunity for our students. It certainly ups everybody's heart rate a little, but I think that's something unique. I don't know that there's any other program that is doing news talk.
We have great facilities here. We're sitting in our mixing theater where they finish their thesis capstone projects to audio standards that are expected in the industry. We've got a Foley booth. We've got editing suites and a color correction facility upstairs. We've got a fully tricked out soundstage with industry standard power distribution.
I think in today's society, we have certain sensitivities to, like, do I need to go to school to learn that skill? I could surf online, I could take a bunch of online courses, but what you're missing is the big component of finding out what you're good at in environments that test you, that allow you to realize your true potential. And that only can happen when you're working in a team environment.
You know, you can make a very small, tiny little project on your own, but sooner or later you need a crew and you need people to fulfill the many different roles that you will find on any given film set on any given day of the week. You need that network of people. You've got your built-in crew of collaborators. You've got another program down the hall. They're actors. You know, when students walk in the door, we say, your first network is the person sitting beside you.
There are jobs being created right now that we don't even know about, which is exciting. We are producing more content by the day, and it's hard to quantify, but from radio stations to podcasts to television programming, streaming is huge. And we have students today working in positions on equipment that we didn't even know about 5 years ago.
So there's a lot of work out there. We're kind of in a golden age of opportunity.
If you have a passion for storytelling, all of that creative excitement, energy, and excellence is already inside you. We just need to give you an opportunity and a place and an environment for you to realize that.